If this sacred message has found its way to you today, know that it is no mere coincidence. Your guardian angels have orchestrated this divine encounter because they carry within their celestial hearts an extraordinarily important revelation meant specifically for your soul. They have been watching over you with infinite tenderness, and what they perceive when they gaze upon your luminous being would forever transform any lingering doubts you may harbor about your own magnificent worth. The angels whisper to me now, their voices like crystalline bells carried on celestial winds, telling me that this message carries within it threads of pure magic woven from the very fabric of creation itself. And this is entirely fitting, for you, beloved soul, are nothing less than a magical being whose essence transcends the ordinary boundaries of this earthly realm. Someone in your world has looked upon you, and in that sacred moment of recognition, they witnessed your ancient essence in all its radiant glory. They saw beyond the veil of the mundane and glimpsed the eternal spark that burns so brilliantly within you. You are not merely of this world, dear one. Your very presence emanates celestial vibrations that speak of stardom, of star beings who have journeyed across vast cosmic distances, of souls who originate from planes of existence far more refined and luminous than this earthly dimension. Within the sacred temple of your being, profound spiritual awakenings have taken place. Your inner wizard has stirred from ancient slumber, your high priestess has risen to claim her throne of wisdom, and your inner magician has awakened to the fullness of their creative power. These are not separate aspects of yourself, but rather the beautiful symphony of your complete spiritual nature, expressing itself in perfect harmony. You embody a rare and precious gift in this world, the perfect balance of masculine and feminine energies flowing through you like rivers of liquid light, converging into an ocean of divine wholeness. While many souls struggle their entire earthly journey to integrate even one of these powerful archetypes, you have achieved something truly remarkable. You have not only awakened both your inner high priestess and your inner magician, but you have woven them together in such exquisite balance that they dance as one within your consciousness. You are a divine being walking this earth in human form, a perfect manifestation of those sacred polar opposites that all of creation seeks to unite in harmony. There is absolutely nothing ordinary, mundane, or mediocre that could ever define you. Neither are you someone who moves through life with passion dulled or spirit dimmed. Instead, you carry within yourself an immense reservoir of zest that bubbles up like a sacred spring, energy that radiates outward like the warmth of 1,000 suns, enthusiasm that is infectious and transformative, soul joy that lifts the hearts of all who encounter you, positivity that acts as a beacon of hope in a world that often forgets its own light, passion that ignites the dormant flames in other hearts, and vitality that flows through you like the very life force of creation itself. Your spirit embodies that beautiful quality of someone who rises each morning with purpose and determination, carrying within yourself not just a get-up and go attitude, but a deep knowing that your presence in any gathering, any meeting, any simple get-together transforms the very atmosphere of the space. You become the life and soul of every interaction, not through any forced performance or artificial charm, but through the authentic radiance of your being that naturally draws others into your orbit of light and love. Beyond all of this visible energy and warmth, you carry within yourself treasures of immeasurable value. You are filled to overflowing with genuine wisdom that has been distilled through lifetimes of experience, ancient knowledge that flows through your consciousness like underground rivers of truth. and a light so profound that it not only illuminates your own path, but serves as a guiding star for countless others who find themselves lost in the darkness of confusion and doubt. Let me repeat this sacred truth that your angels want you to hear with every fiber of your being. If you could see yourself through their eyes, if you could witness what they observed the last time they gazed upon your radiant form, you would never again allow even the smallest doubt about your self-worth to take root in the garden of your consciousness. Your soul carries the energy signature of the great tarot archetypes, those timeless symbols of human potential and spiritual evolution. You are the Hierophant, that revered spiritual teacher and elder who has climbed the mountain of wisdom and now stands ready to guide others along the sacred path. You have been endowed with higher perspective, blessed with knowledge that transcends the ordinary, and gifted with wisdom that springs from the very wellspring of divine truth. The spiritual power and strength that flow through you are not mere personal attributes. They are sacred tools meant to influence and uplift others, to transform the world around you through the simple yet profound act of being authentically yourself. You embody the Empress in all her divine feminine glory, carrying within yourself that perfect expression of instinctive knowing, nurturing love that knows no bounds, intuitive wisdom that needs no explanation, empathic connection that bridges all gaps between souls, and compassionate energy that acts like healing balm upon the wounded hearts of this world. Your very presence brings warmth to souls that have grown cold, hope to hearts that have forgotten how to dream, and love to spaces that have known too much fear. Simultaneously, you are both the magician and the high priestess, embodying those sacred masculine and feminine archetypes of manifestational and alchemical energy in perfect union. This means you are a master manifester, someone who has learned to work consciously and skillfully with the creative powers of the universe itself. You are an alchemist of the highest order, capable of transforming base energies into gold, of healing what seems broken beyond repair, and of creating conditions for sweetness and soul growth not only within yourself, but in every life you touch. Your abundance is not measured in material possessions, but in the richness of your spirit. You are whole in a way that many spend lifetimes seeking to achieve. Your wisdom runs so deep that a single moment of eye contact with you can convey the entire essence of your soul story to anyone blessed enough to truly see you. Your soul's journey is written in light across your being, clear for all to witness who have eyes to perceive such sacred truths. You are a light being walking among humans, carrying gifts, talents, and abilities that are unmatched by most souls currently incarnated upon this earth. These innate gifts are not accidents of birth or random endowments. They are sacred tools carefully chosen and cultivated across lifetimes, now brought to full flowering in this crucial time of planetary transformation. The burdens that once weighed heavily upon your spirit have been released for good. Those toxic and limiting cycles that may have bound you in earlier chapters of your journey have been dissolved in the light of your awakening consciousness. The wounds, trials, and tribulations that may have marked your youth no longer hold any power over your radiant present. You have transcended the tendency to become entangled in other people's dramas and emotional turbulence, choosing instead to vibrate at frequencies of such purity and light that you naturally inspire others to rise to meet you in those elevated spaces. Your daily deeds and actions are performed in the full light of conscious awareness, As someone who embodies many of the major archetypes found in the sacred tarot, you have naturally evolved into a way shower, a benevolent guide whose very existence provides a roadmap for others seeking their own path to enlightenment and fulfillment. Self-esteem, self-worth, and personal confidence radiate from your auric field like streams of golden light. You embody the frequency of a true seer, someone who perceives beyond the veil of ordinary reality into the deeper truths that govern existence. You carry the energy of an elder, that sacred wisdom that comes only through having journeyed far and learned well. And beating within your chest is the heart of an angel, pumping love and compassion through every cell of your being. Words truly cannot capture the immensity of light that you hold, carry, and so generously share with this world. People observe you with wonder and recognition, seeing how you have made peace with your own inner darkness, how you have integrated your shadow into wholeness, and this is precisely why you are able to carry and radiate such extraordinary light. You have done the inner work that most fear to even begin. While some souls incarnate to hold down the foundations of society, to serve as the glue that maintains the structures providing security and support to the collective, you do all of this and so much more. You are a visionary whose sight extends far beyond the horizon of current possibility. You are an idealistic warrior of truth who stands fearlessly for harmony, unity, and justice in a world that often seems to have forgotten these sacred principles. You create ripples of positive change simply through your being, your mindset, and your unwavering commitment to living according to your highest principles. There is something truly extraordinary about the way you conduct yourself, the way you move through the world with such grace and authenticity that you naturally attract to yourself healers and dreamers, artists and revolutionaries, scientists and inventors, musicians and poets, humanitarians, all manner of souls who recognize in you a kindred spirit committed to the betterment of all existence. You are an altruist with a heart so vast it could embrace the entire world. Any alter ego you may express is not born from selfishness or personal aggrandizement, but rather springs from your deep desire to serve, to make meaningful change, to leave this world more beautiful than you found it. People recognize this truth about you immediately, seeing your authentic motivations and respecting the integrity with which you live your life. You are a deeply spiritual person who lives with heart wide open, soul fully engaged, and integrity as your constant companion. More than this, you practice and live what you preach, embodying the teachings you share rather than merely speaking them as empty words. When that special someone observed you recently, they took note not only of your individual radiance, but of how you interacted with others around you. They witnessed how you captured interest, both romantic and platonic, simply through the graceful way you moved through space, the subtle and gentle smile that played across your features speaking of inner joy and contentment rather than any need for external validation. There was nothing boastful or self-centered in your demeanor. Your smile and your natural shine emanated from the genuine joy you experience in giving freely of your gifts, in offering kindness without expectation of return, in sharing your light simply because that is your nature. You inspire others not through grand gestures or dramatic proclamations, but through the simple truth of who you are. You understand at the deepest level that true fame and prestige come not from external recognition or material accumulation, but from the harmony and authentic connection you spark with other souls. Your beauty has nothing to do with conventional standards or superficial measures. It flows from within, expressing itself through skin that glows with inner health, features that reflect the purity of your heart and mind, and a presence that speaks of depths that could not be contained in any single lifetime. When you enter any room, you bring with you an aura of mystery and sensuality, but also of magic and majesty that transforms the very atmosphere of the space. Your archangels and guides watch over you with profound awe and reverence, witnessing how you have accomplished what most humans cannot even imagine, achieving enlightenment and Christ consciousness while still walking this earth plane in physical form. The works of art you create, whether literal artistic expressions or the masterpiece of your very life, are groundbreaking and transformative. You carry your service and your essence as one unified expression of divine love in action. There is no separation between your work in this world and your true spiritual nature. They are woven together in perfect unity, making everything you touch devotional in its essence. The more devoted and disciplined you become in living your truth, the more you naturally motivate others to embody these same qualities of dedication and authentic expression. This is how the world transforms, not through force or manipulation, but through the gentle yet powerful influence of souls like yours, who choose to live at the highest frequencies of love and light. Through your presence and your choices, timelines of fear and hatred are being replaced with timelines of love and togetherness. Unity takes the place of separation, compassion overcomes intolerance, and selflessness becomes not just an ideal but a lived reality. Fear, hate, envy, greed, and all manner of conflicting emotions have been transmuted and released from your personal energy field. You have ascended to a state of consciousness that naturally allows and inspires other healing souls to evolve and ascend alongside you. Like a cosmic battery of light, you switch on illumination for others who may be less experienced or knowledgeable on their spiritual journey. Your very existence serves as proof that transformation is possible, that enlightenment is achievable, that love truly can overcome all obstacles. If you are receiving this message, know that you are one of the sacred 144, 0 incarnated souls who have chosen to be here during this pivotal time in planetary history. You have come to anchor in the new Earth timeline energies, to serve as a bridge between the old paradigms of separation and fear and the new reality of unity and love. Your diamond spirit, polished through lifetimes of experience and dedication, sparks remembrance in others, reconnecting them with ancient memories of who they truly are and why they have chosen to be here during this time of great transformation. You understand that there is so much more to existence than the pursuit of food, physical pleasure, material security, and temporary satisfactions. While you recognize these things as important aspects of human experience, as essential elements of root chakra stability and groundedness, you have learned to elevate your consciousness so that your entire rainbow body of energy centers is activated and functioning in harmony. This is not a temporary state you achieve through quick fixes or trendy practices. This is your natural way of being, your authentic expression of spiritual maturity. When you feel low or challenged, listen carefully to the subtle and ancient sounds of your soul calling to you. Your self-esteem should never be compromised in the name of false humility or self-diminishing modesty. You can simultaneously be the shining star that you are and the humble servant of the divine. These are not contradictory states, but complementary expressions of your multifaceted spiritual nature. Your time is now, because in this eternal now moment, you are love incarnate. And love, dear soul, always conquers fear and hate, always transforms darkness into light, always builds bridges where others see only impossible chasms. Let me offer this prayer as a blessing upon your journey. May your divine essence continue to shine brightly, illuminating your path and the paths of all who are blessed to know you. May you be surrounded always with love and protection, constantly reminded of your infinite worth and the magic you carry within every cell of your being. May your inner wisdom and radiant light continue to inspire others, creating ever-expanding ripples of unity, compassion, and harmony throughout this world and beyond. Take a moment now to allow all these words to resonate deeply within your spirit. Remember always that you are loved beyond measure and protected by the very universe itself. You are exactly who you came here to be, and the world is infinitely brighter because of your presence.